This is a very grave matter involving people's lives, and someone has to take responsibility as the country has lost revenue in billions.
From the 1.3 million bags of sugar seized by the multi-agency team, 66 samples drawn from 1.2 million bags tested for moisture content, yeast and molds, color, total viable count and polarization failed the test and were thus declared unfit for human consumption.
This sugar, does it go for reprocessing with these parameters missing, or we destroy it?
There's a sugar for direct consumption. If that has failed the test, that one, nothing can be done about it, just failed. But the one which was meant for reprocessing, because the reprocessing is also to be done anyway, then that can make the sugar is good for consumption.
Tests to ascertain the presence of toxic metals in the same consignment found copper in 2 samples from the sugar impounded in Eastleigh, but tested negative for mercury, as initially claimed by Interior Cabinet Secretary Dr. Fred Matiang'i.
There was sugar that was packed in the 2 kg packages, and they were branded or written branded Cabras. It failed to meet the standard specification. The other sugar that also had elements of contamination with copper was 1 kg packages labeled UGT, African sugar.
But what was perhaps shocking was the outcome of a random survey of sugar from 40 counties. 15 out of 53 samples drawn from 17 counties failed the standardization test, despite testing negative for toxic metals.
We are testing very, very many products. The only thing we would like to request, all stakeholders, good science, sometimes, most time takes time.
Most of the samples from Mombasa Central Business District and Nyali failed the compliance test, together with those from parts of Embu, Nairobi, Kiambu, Nyeri and Kwale counties. Kenyans can now expect to know the safety standards of the sugar they have been consuming this Friday when the Kenya Bureau of Standards submits its report before the Joint Committee of a test they have been carrying out in various sugar samples picked from across the country. This as the committee prepares to also submit its final report before Parliament next week, Tuesday. Chamutaigo in K24 at Parliament Buildings.